Hi my friends, welcome to another video. I have been talking to myself for the past 10 minutes. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. This is episode 1 of me doing my round crystals. I had all sorts of stuff to say and I realized I looked up and I was talking to myself. So there's that. 318. It's okay, I didn't get too far, but that's always fun. Yeah, just talking to myself. How are you guys doing? I was talking about the fact that we had a freak snowstorm last night. My husband was driving home from work at 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I don't have a baggie for 321. And it was just a complete whiteout on the freeway. The road was completely covered on the freeway on I-5. And he said it was hard to focus on the road because the snow was just coming at him like crazy. And it did get really cold. We only got like about an inch of snow, but where he was, it was crazy. He sent me a video of it. And I was like shocked because of how little snow we had here. I was like, what is going on? And I didn't hear the frogs last night. They were awfully quiet, so I hope that they're okay. I did notice that our neighbors around the corner here have already planted their garden, and I'm like, what? But it looks like maybe like lettuce and stuff like that, and I'm like, I always plant like the end of April, beginning of May, and no wonder our garden never turns out. I think we're planting way too late. This guy always has a beautiful garden, so if I were to go buy anything, I would definitely go by him, by the way he plants his gardens. Oh, and the other thing I was talking about was these drills, these round crystals. I can't remember where I ordered them from, but there's only 200 in each bag instead of 1,000 like my squares. In some case, my squares had 3,000. Okay, 334. Yep. So yeah. Yeah, so it's supposed to be like 37, 39 degrees today, but they're also saying that it's going to snow. So we've got that cold air up above us, apparently, and we're supposed to get some flurries. I mean, I guess, you know, it is the end of February, so we're still in winter. But it's just odd because we've had really, like, nice weather, warm weather, and then for it to go back to snow, just crazy. I don't know where else it snowed. This is up in northern I-5. Okay, 340. These are all beautiful colors. I could sit here and say, that's beautiful, this is beautiful, this is beautiful for all of these. I was also talking about, I think, because when I was doing my squares, I was talking about, well, how am I gonna, you know, find the color that I want or whatever for the crystals if I wanted to embellish a painting. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my crystal DMC conversion chart, which also has the colors. And I can just glance at that and say, oh, this is the color I want, or this is, you know, whatever, and then go to that number in my box. Because I don't want to start getting too complicated, and I don't want to have like 5 things that I'm having to look at. Because the other thing I was thinking about is, well, what if you don't have the number for that? Don't you need like a logbook or something? And I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to look in my box and see if I have it or not. I think that's the easiest way to do it, because let's say I had a logbook that said, yes, you have this crystal, I'm still gonna have to come in the box to get it. So I think by not having a journal, I'm gonna be saving myself that step of having to do that. Coco's wondering why I'm not in the office, in the craft room. I kitted up a painting. Let's see, 422 is next. I kitted up a painting. I haven't posted it yet. And I've decided I'm not going to start it until March. I'm going to finish a whip that I currently have. And I'm going to try to finish the dog paw prints before the end of February. So that in March I have a fresh start and I can start a fresh set of whips. So that's my plan. Okay, 433, I need a baggie for that. Some of these have baggies ready for me and some of them don't. So yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm cutting out a step. Instead of looking at something that tells me, yes, you have it, I'll just look in here. And I'm obviously, these are the squares and the rounds. I'm just doing a round sticker for the rounds and a square sticker for the squares. And I'll know because, like I said, with the square crystals, I have like between 1,000 and 3,000 in each bag. Whereas these, I only have 200, so. Yep. Hair in my mouth. Okay. So yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about because it wasn't recording. I was talking about my neighbor's garden. He's already planted his garden. I don't know if I already said this in this video. And we always plant like the end of April, and I think that's way too late now because he always has such a beautiful garden. 435. Do I have a 436? Yes. He always has such a beautiful garden, and I'm like, he already planted? Like, I didn't think our growing season was that long. Because I've always looked it up and it says like end of April, beginning of May. And even then it's like, some of them it's like mid-May. But then our garden doesn't turn out. So now I'm starting to think maybe we need to plant earlier. We usually plant potatoes, tomatoes, cucumbers. Those always turn out really nice. Squash, beans. I planted beets last year and something ate them right when it was time to harvest them. I was like, I literally was out there checking on the beets. I don't know what she's doing. What is she doing? Running around. 444. It's yellow. I was checking on the beets and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to harvest them. It looks like by tomorrow or the next day, they'll be ready to harvest. And they were gone. Like just gone. Something ate them. Okay, 445. Can you guys see both boxes? I'm hoping that I only need to use four. No. 2 boxes. 2. Two boxes is plenty because I already have my art dot boxes, which I still need to do my square drills on that. $5.50. Getting into some purple ones here. I love the color $5.50. Okay, you're slipping down here, people. $5.50. $5.52. Yep. Yeah, these are standing up now. Better. And it looks like I'll be able to do this row really well. And of course the 900s. There's just a ton of 900s and 3800s. So we'll see. I might have to rearrange this box a couple of times. 553, yes, I have one of those. Doing these boxes really takes a lot of prep work. A lot of prep work. There's just all the behind the scenes with the cards, the labels, the baggies, the labels on the baggies, you know, which numbers do I have here that I need to put in. This is a pretty pink. Really does take a long time. But it's worth it. So I would, if you guys are looking for a way to store your crystals, or maybe you do it completely differently. I like this method, me personally, but I mean, do what works for you, obviously. Obviously, I don't need to tell you that. Okay, 561. This is a green. Boy, 200 just seems like nothing now that I've done the ones with the 1000. Just seems like there's nothing in these bags. Hopefully I will collect more as time goes on. But like I said, I don't do very many round paintings, and the round paintings that I do typically don't have crystals. I don't know if Diamond Art Club has some round paintings that has crystals or not, but you know, you're not going to get like a ton of crystals from doing a painting. So, because they're not going to give you a ton. Okay. This is a pretty aquamarine, I would call it. So yeah, today I am going to, I don't know if I said this on this video or the one that I was talking to myself on, but I kitted up a video and I decided I'm not starting it until March 1st. I'm going to finish a couple of whips that I have. I have a coffee painting that I'm doing, and I have the dog paw prints. So I'm going to try to get those done before the end of February so that I can start out March brand new with no whips. Okay, so that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Okay, 600. 600 doesn't have a baggie? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, it's hard to see this box inside this box, even though it's not even that tall. These are, I'm just using photo boxes, just plain photo boxes that you can probably get anywhere. Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby. They're just plain photo boxes. They're not that big. You can see from my hand, they're not that big. And like I said, I do not remember where I got these round ones. I think it was Art Dot, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. They've been sitting, Remy, they've been sitting there for like a long time waiting for me to do them. The square ones were the ones I was waiting for and having a hard time with, but okay, 602. Another pretty pink. Wonder if they'll all fit in these boxes. Do you guys think they will? I have more round crystals than I do, more round crystals than I do square crystals. Not quantity wise, but number wise. So, okay, Okay, I can't see if I have one for this one. I don't think I do. Is it in the next one? Yep, it sure is. So where's 605 then? Okay, so I don't have a 605. Okay, but this is 604. Good thing I checked. It's probably laying on the bottom of the box somewhere. Probably slipped down. There we go. Another pretty pink. This tray's making it really easy for me to pour this in. Let me just pull this here real quick and just check if it's laying on the floor of the, nope, 605. I don't see one, so just to be safe, we'll go ahead and make another one. 605, well, nope, I don't have one because I have the sticker right here, so you guys still see me, okay. Very light pink. Very light pink. Oops, I got a yellow over here. I haven't really done that much this morning. I am, like I said, my plan for today is to finish at least the coffee one that I'm doing. I don't know if I can finish that today though. And do at least one, if not two, dog paw prints because I think I have 6 left to do. So I just need to get on track so that I have things that are finished for February. That would be nice. I'm trying to think of what projects I've had. I did 2 large paintings in February. I did Rococo Dream and I did Winter Sparkle. So those were my 2 large. I'm trying to do like a large painting or 2 large paintings and then whatever small ones I do. Okay, this one also doesn't have a bag, 632. Whatever small ones I have. So I'm trying to do 2 large ones, which is quite difficult, to be honest. Because these paintings are, in my opinion, they're kind of big. Big-esque. Medium, let's say medium to large. There is one in April that I think I'm gonna do. Well, there's 2 in April that I wanna do, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to do it because, actually, I could make that one my summer one. Sorry, I'm talking out loud. I'm thinking about one, but I wanna make it a surprise. So, I do have one for Earth Day, which is in April. So, I'll have to think about, see how these slip down? I'm wondering if that's what happened to the 605. Or no, it didn't because I had the sticker, that's right. So today, this morning, we have been wanting to, so okay, let me back up. Usually in December, so for Christmas, these labels aren't perfect, so they kind of stick together. Usually in December, I plan our summer vacations because it's just, everything gets taken up. We like to go camping. We like to go glamping. I mean, it's ridiculous. Our tent is so ridiculous. But it's good. It's a good thing. We've got like a I think it's a 10-man tent, and then we've got a queen-size bed and nightstands and a table inside to put your stuff on, and we've got lights, and there's like literal lights that go around the tent. It's a really nice tent, and it just takes, you just like pop it up. There's no like, what are those? My brain is not working right now. There's no sticks. There's no, what are those called? The things that go through the tent. This just pops right up. It just, you lay it on the ground and you pull it up, and it just completely like rights itself. It's really awesome. Oops, I've got a drill in here. So usually I do all of the reservations in December. Well, I completely spaced. And then I completely spaced in January, and then February was my daughter's birthday, and that's all I was really thinking about. Well, it's still February right now. I don't know, I was thinking about her birthday and taxes, and it just wasn't on my mind. And so this morning we finally sat down. He got the work schedule from he got his work schedule when people are taking vacations and whatnot, and we had that, and so we had to work around it. And every date I was putting in there was not working. Like, it was like, nope, reserved, nope, reserved, nope, reserved. I was starting to freak out. And I don't have one for 701. Okay. But we found a site. Now that was just one. Usually we go camping twice a year. And we're not going far, but usually we go twice a year. So, and we go for like a week. I was gonna cut another one. We usually go for a week, so we'll go camping for a week, which is super nice. And where we're going, there's like tons of hiking trails. Unfortunately, though, I did read that this particular campground, uh-oh, I don't have a bag for this one either. This particular campground had severe damage over the winter, and I'm so sad because it's an old growth forest. So I'm hoping that a lot of the trees are okay, because it's absolutely beautiful there. It's a very popular camping spot. It's hard to get reservations, but we did. We did. So we're going in August, the end of August. So that'll be nice. The weather should be nice. Not too hot, maybe. I don't know. In August it might be hot. And we like to go camping. We like to go, well, of course we like to go camping. We like to go hiking when we're there. There's just a ton of trails. I mean, there's just trails like everywhere. But like I said, I was reading on the website that like some of the trails are down and some of the bridges are out, and like and I'm like, ooh, I guess we'll find out when we get there how bad things are and where we can and can't go. Oops, missed a drill there. That's always sad. But that area gets severe weather year-round. I don't know why people live there. Like, it just gets severe weather. People are always losing power. It's always like a big deal. $7.18. It's a pretty kind of red. We're almost done. I'm on my last train here, and I'm going to do a part 2. This is part 1. So, because I just have too many to do, and I don't want to make a super long video. And I still have my art dots, like I've been saying. I still have my square art dots. I need to get to that. And I want to space these videos out so that they're not, you know, all together. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with organization videos. Although I know some of you really like them, so I do too. I really like organization videos or kit down videos. I watch them when I do my whip and chat. I watch them while I'm diamond painting, or I listen to them in the background, I should say. And I'll look up from time to time and be like, oh, okay. Yeah, that is a pretty color, or, you know, whatever. But yeah, it keeps me company while I'm diamond painting. I'll just literally go to my homepage on YouTube, and of course most of it is suggesting diamond paintings to me. Some of the stuff it suggests to me, I'm like, what? All of these songs from the late 70s to early 80s are popping up on my feed, and I'm like, okay, I have not looked up any of this. And then of course I have to click on them because I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that song, I forgot about it. And then that just makes more pop up. I'm a pretty boring person. I hardly watch any, like, I basically watch diamond painting videos. And, oh, I did get sucked in yesterday somehow to, these people were eating like super spicy foods. And I was like, ooh, oh my gosh. I like spicy foods. I can eat a 5-star Thai, so I can, that's like my limit. Habanero is getting up there for me. Anything above a habanero is going to be a no for me, but I can get up to a habanero. So I don't know what Scoville that is. Do you guys like spicy foods? I really do like spicy food. But I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be painful. Like, I want to enjoy my food. I want to be able to taste it. So, but I love 5-star Thai. Back before I was vegan, I can't, there are some things that I can get from a Thai restaurant, and there, you know, yeah, there are some things that I can get. But I used to love Pad Thai, but it has anchovy paste in it. That was my favorite. Oh my gosh. Yum. And I don't want to be one of those people, can you not put anchovy paste in mine, please? I am not one of those people. Oh my gosh, I would be so embarrassed. There's no way I would ask for that. No way. I don't want anybody to know. When we went to our daughter's birthday dinner, I ordered vegetable fajitas with no sour cream. I said, no sour cream, but can you give me extra guacamole? And they're like, yeah. But when it came, it had cheese on the beans. Oh, I don't have a, okay, 7:46. It had beans on the, sorry, 7:46. Not beans, it had cheese, Remy. It had cheese on the beans, and I just don't care. I just scrape it off, give it to my husband. I'm not like gonna, excuse me. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I feel like I can put some more over here. Just a few more over here. Oops, 4:46. This needs to go in here too. Okay, 7:60. We only have 2 more after this one, and then we're going to be done for today. I don't know if this is going to be a 2-parter or a 3-parter. I'm looking over at the other strands. And I think that there's more than 3 because I did 3. This was 3 that I did today.
And how many minutes are we at?
We're at 30 minutes almost exactly. Yeah. So 3 strands is plenty. It's plenty. I'm just glad I'm not talking to myself anymore. I was talking to myself for like 10 minutes. Probably. How embarrassing. Only Coco knows. Okay, 762, and then we'll leave it here for today. Oops. Oh, oops. That kind of, I flung stuff. $762. I love that color. Okay, my friends. Well, we have kitted down part 1 of my round crystals. So we'll do part 2 next, and I don't know if there will be a part 3 or not. This is good. We have lots and lots of room, so I'm not too worried about filling up these boxes. So anyway, thank you for joining me today, my friends. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will talk with you soon. Loves.